Maestra está muteada.
Bla, 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 bla. Estaba hablando sola. Estaba diciéndoles que vamos a terminar la actividad y una vez terminado el listening, terminaríamos la sesión, ¿ok? So, let's go with the listening. First, the image and the cities. Give me a minute. Okay, these are the cities that are part of your book. They're, once again, they are Melbourne, New Orleans, Chicago, New York, Dubai, and Praga. Okay. Now let me put on the listening and the instructions. Las instrucciones son: escucha las siguientes conversaciones y mira las fotos. ¿De qué ciudad habla o de qué ciudad está hablando cada uno de las personas? ¿Y qué piensan acerca de esa ciudad? Which city does each speaker talk about? And what do they think about that city? Entonces vamos a decidir de qué ciudad está hablando cada personaje y qué está hablando de esta ciudad, ¿ok? Pues ahí están las pictures. Just let me open the listening. Eso sí lo van a tener que escribir ustedes, ¿eh?
Unit 10. Recording S10.2.
Okay, wait. Something happened with the audio.
Unit 10. Recording S10.2. Conversation 1.
Daniela, so you live in Melbourne, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Well, Melbourne has been voted one of the best cities to live in for young people. So what do you think? Do you like living in Melbourne?
I love it. Melbourne is a really great city. It's very friendly and fun. There are lots of things to see and do.
Okay, so you can go out a lot?
Yeah, it's very artsy. There are lots of cafes and street art, music, and the nightlife is really good. People like to enjoy themselves in Melbourne.
That's great. And what about getting around? What's the public transportation like?
Public transportation is really good, actually. It's quite cheap and it's efficient. You can go everywhere by streetcar and sometimes it's even free.
So what do you like best about living in Melbourne?
I think it's probably the atmosphere. Also, it's a great location. It's really close to some fantastic beaches, so there's surfing. It has everything, really. It's a great city.
Okay, I know that they say too many things. Ya sé que dijeron muchas cosas. Pero primero vamos a enfocarnos en de qué ciudad están hablando. Which city are they talking about? Melbourne. Correct. Now let's go to the second one.
Teacher.
Yes.
Pero entonces anotamos lo que sea de lo que digan entonces o cómo.
Sí.
Que no sé qué anotar. ¿Sí?
Lo que tú quieras, así como que it has everything, a great nightlife. Está usando mucho el vocabulario que vimos al principio, que es este de aquí. Miren, déjense los comparto nada más para que lo recuerden. Cuando la aplicación quiera. Give me a second. There you go. This is part of the vocabulary that we saw at the beginning. It has clean and safe street. The public transportation system, it's terrible. ¿Se acuerdan que veíamos estos adjetivos al principio? No sé si los recuerdan, like clean and safe, public transportation system, traffic, beautiful buildings, people are friendly and polite, nice parks. She's using a lot of those in her comments. Está usando muchos de esos en las cosas que dice. ¿Ok? Entonces no se preocupen por anotarlos todos. ¿Ok? No de momento. Ahorita van a saber por qué. Vamos a regresar a la foto y al audio. Wait. Pam, pam. No se oye el audio, pero lo voy a abrir en otro lado. Muy bien.
S10.2. Conversation 1.
Daniela, so
And it's efficient. You can go everywhere. It's really close to some fantastic beaches. So there's
Conversation 2.
Rick. You
This is where we are at. Conversation 2. Find out which is the city that they're talking about. Hay que descubrir cuál es la ciudad de la que están hablando.
Rick, you've lived in Dubai for what? 4 years, right?
yeah, 4 years.
So what's it like living in Dubai?
Well, I read that Dubai is one of the world's fastest growing cities, so there are a lot of people and it's very crowded. It's a great city for shopping and going out. And it has a really good nightlife with lots of bars and clubs.
Is it a safe city?
Yes, there isn't a lot of crime. The streets are very safe, but one of the biggest problems is the traffic. Everyone drives a car here. Gas is still cheap, so the traffic's terrible. One good thing is the taxis, though. There are lots of them, and they're cheap, so you don't have to drive.
Conversation 3.
What about Prague? What's Prague like, Matt?
I've always loved Prague. I think it's definitely one of the best cities in the world.
What do you like best about living in Prague?
I think it has to be the city itself. It's so beautiful. It's like the city of your dreams, with beautiful buildings and squares. The old streets are wonderful to walk along. It is full of culture, music, bars, restaurants.
What about the weather? What's the weather like in Prague?
Yeah, okay. When I arrived in Prague, it was -7 degrees Celsius. So obviously it gets very cold in the winter. And there is a lot of snow. But in the summer, the sun shines and you can sit outside in the cafes or walk up to the castle. It's a very special city and the people are so friendly.
Okay, so the second conversation talks about which city, which is the city that
Dubai.
they're talking about, Dubai. And the last conversation, which is the city that they're talking about on the last conversation?
Prague.
Prague, yes. So if you didn't catch any, or if you are hesitating, like you don't know what they talk about, don't worry, because all this exercise is part of your first homework, okay? It's gonna be part of the first homework that you have. Let me open it so I can explain to you. Give me a second. Psychology. Again. There. Okay, if you go, there is nothing on materials yet. On materials, I will be uploading the videos, okay? But if you go to homeworks, si se van a homeworks, ahí dice ya homework number 1. Y si le dan clic a la tarea, ahí van a encontrar todo. Van a encontrar las instrucciones del listening, la parte A y la parte B, porque son dos partes. Parte A, que es más o menos lo que hicimos ahorita, y parte B, ¿ok? Van a encontrar las imágenes también, in case you need it. Y aquí mismo está el audio. ¿Ok? ¿Ok? Pues ya con estos 3 elementos ustedes van a poder hacer su tarea. Ok, aquí. It's the same audio that we just listened. Es el mismo audio que acabamos de escuchar. Y la primera parte pues ya la tienen, que es escuchar la conversación y escuchar qué ciudades son. Lo único que nos falta es what do they think about it? ¿Qué piensan acerca de la ciudad? Is it good? Is it bad? Is it not so good? So? It will depend, ¿ok? Y después pues ya van a hacer la parte B, donde dice listen again, escucha de nuevo. Which cities has these things? ¿Qué ciudades tienen estas características? Free streetcar, beautiful buildings and squares. Squares son plazas, ¿eh? Beautiful buildings and squares, lots of bars and clubs, coffee and street art, cheap taxes, and a castle. ¿Qué ciudades de las que ellos mencionan tienen eso de ahí? Eso va a ser su tarea. Questions, preguntas.
Es para mañana, teacher, esta tarea.
Es para el viernes. Acuérdense que todo
ok.
lo que les subo es para el viernes. Okay,
Ok.
very well.
Ajá.
Entonces las actividades van a ser la tarea, profe.
No, la otra actividad es la que hicimos al principio. La de like, la de las preguntas. Ahí ve. Está aquí. Dejen. No la he copiado, pero aquí está. Las dos actividades hechas en clase. Lo voy a copiar a su curso. Y ahora sí ya va a estar ahí, miren. En class activity, porque esto es diferente, ahí dice actividad 3, 190121, que es la de hoy. Dice, sube ambas actividades hechas en clase. ¿Cuáles fueron las dos actividades que hicimos? Es la parte A, donde completamos las preguntas como eran, y la parte B, donde reescribieron las preguntas con otra ciudad u otra situación. ¿Ok? Esas son las actividades. Entonces, hoy quedan dos actividades pendientes. La tarea del listening y la actividad del día de hoy, que fueron las preguntas del principio. Todo esto tienen para entregarlo hasta el día 22, que es el viernes. Ok, aquí.
Good teacher.
Question.
Yeah.
Naomi Flat. Are you lost? ¿Te sientes
Mande,
perdida?
teacher.
Perdida. ¿Te sientes perdida? Está bien.
Pues no.
Qué bueno, me da mucho gusto. Prendan las cámaras para lo de la asistencia, please. Just to make sure that you are there.
Teacher.
You still don't have a camera.
I still having issues because when I turn on, this happens. So
Oh,
I talk with my, I don't know how to say, Juan Espinan, my, so I'm trying to solve this. So I'm
But
trying my best, but
he said it was okay.
yeah,
Okay.
it told me that to communicate that my teachers know about my camera.
Okay, perfect. Then
Okay.
it'll be perfectly okay.
Okay,
Bueno,
okay.
chicos,
Thanks.
ya tengo la evidencia. Ha sido todo por el día de hoy. And I hope to see you tomorrow. Be ready, be wise, be kind. Nos vemos
Ya
mañana.
la tomó la foto.
Ya,
Ya tomó la captura.
ya quedó. Okay. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.
Bye, teacher.
Bye, teacher. Gracias.